G'day, it's Joel Rasmussen from Southern Cross Combat, backstage here at Hex 33 with the man, Jimmy Crute. Jimmy, I appreciate the time. I know it's been a hectic night, so I do appreciate it. What do you make of the night? How is it to be back here, bro? You were fighting here not too long ago. Well, a little bit now.
Yeah, a little bit.
How is it to be back here?
Yeah, I love coming to Hex, man. Honestly, they put together some really good fights. They really matched their fights well. And tonight, man, there was just one banger after the next, one finish after the next. It was just non-stop action from the get-go. And then seeing Kid get that belt back, man, that hit a really good spot in me.
I wonder what events like this are like for a man like yourself who is, you're I don't want to use the word Melbourne boy because you rep Mendigo very proudly, but, Victoria boy, you're training in Vic. You've got these teammates here who are, damn, bro. Doesn't he know the fucking Jimmy Crute's talking? But then you got the freestyle boys. You've done times there. What's it like when you come in and you're like, damn, man, all my friends are in like one room?
Oh, mate, it's amazing. That's what martial arts is about, isn't it? It's like the community and just self-improvement. Everyone's on that self-improvement journey together. It just makes for a really close bond with your training partners. So, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to fill a room full of good people and just be part of it.
Justin Van Heerden told me to ask you what happened when you guys were training together.
Made him cry a little bit. Nah, Justin's a weapon, man. I outweigh him by 30 kilos, and he comes after me like nothing. Like he doesn't give a fuck, bro. So I love Justin. I love training with Justin. And all the boys at Freestyle, Colby, Kasib, Volk, they're all the same. They're all smaller guys, but as I said, they don't give a fuck, bro.
You're a man who is locking back in, it's back in camp, it's back in, back to work kind of, How is it to kind of be, back in camp and back preparing for an upcoming fight?
Amazing. Obviously, it'll be 16 months from my last fight to when I fight in February. And it was probably the most important 16 months of my career up until now. And I just feel like myself again. I just feel like that contender kid fighting on Hex, coming through the ranks with that hunger and that drive and determination that I used to have. I just thought, come back to myself, come full circle, got my original coaches back in order. And, I just feel like it's going to be magic again.
When you kind of look at that 16-month period, I saw you do an interview, you talked about, having that conversation with your father about it. And as I kind of touched on, it's been a little bit of like a tour for you, going around training, mixing up with people. When you look at those 16 months and you look at Jimmy Crute 16 months ago to Jimmy Crute now, what are the differences?
Oh, mate, how far do we want to go into it? It's pretty personal, like when I talk about mental health and stuff, it is a personal thing. I don't like talking about it to get attention. I like talking about it because I think it can help people. But I don't know how I want to word it yet. So, I just feel like a different person. I feel like the same person that I was before all this shit went down. And, it's pretty much all I want to say on it.
No worries, and that's, I think that says a lot. And people are happy to see you back. That fight got announced and the comment section was going off. Everyone's happy to see you back, to come back. And we talked about the love that you feel here, but these are people you know. But, when you get that love from the Australian UFC fans, like what is that like to you?
Oh, mate, it's incredible. When I first started, man, no one knew what we were doing. It was like we were like shunned, like frowned upon in the media. For wanting to get into a cage and fight. Now it's a mainstream sport in Australia, and it just continues to grow. And to see the growth, to see how much every day, new fans, new deals, new television deals, even on Hex, on Channel 7 now. Like that is if you had told me that 7 years ago when I was fighting on Hex 6 years ago, I'd be like, wow. I wouldn't believe that it's come this far in this short amount of time.
And you are booked against Mr. Marcin Prachnio. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Whoops. What do you make of him?
Oh, I respect him, man. I respect all my opponents. I've got to find a way to beat him. He's standing in my way, and I wanna make a statement on this fight. I know what I can do in there. I know how hard I work. I know how much of my life I've dedicated to this sport and how much I've sacrificed. So he's just standing in my way. I'll beat the living shit out of him, pick him up, shake his hand, and move on to the next one.
Is that a little bit of the mullet coming back?
Yeah, it's coming back. I don't know how long I'm going to get it, but it's coming back.
Maybe like an in-between. Like not as long as it was before, not as short as it was before.
Yeah. Oh, it'll grow its own life.
Jimmy, I thank you so much for the time. I know you're here to support friends, so I do appreciate you taking the time. The scene's happy to have you back. I'm happy to be talking to you. Thank you so much, my friend.